As you'll see in the video that I've included in this section from Matt Cutts, the head of Google's web spam team, he's going to talk about duplicate content. And this is exactly what it sounds like. If you're not familiar with the term, it's just 2 pages or more than 2 pages on your site that have more or less the same material on them. And Google will see that as you trying to cheat the system and trying to improve your ranking by having more than one of the same thing. And as he'll say in the video, it's not as serious as a lot of people would tell you, but it can be a problem and it can get you penalized by Google if you do it to an extreme. So to avoid any kind of duplicate content issues, what you can do is create something called a canonical tag. For example, if you had a post that you split up into several different pages, so sometimes an article will be extremely long, and once you get to the bottom of the first page, it'll say go to the next page. But then there'll also be, say, a printer-friendly version, which would be the entire article on one page. If you don't use the canonical tag for the entire article, Google will sometimes view the individual pages as duplicate content because you also have the printer-friendly version on your website. And it looks like you're trying to put the same article on your site twice. So the canonical tag, and you can also set that up with the Yoast plugin, is going to include that tag for the full original version. If you change the URL of a certain page, you move it to a different place on your site, maybe a different folder, you can use what's called a 301 redirect. And it basically says that if anybody goes to the old page, that they're automatically going to be sent to the new one. And I'm going to show you how to set that up in the video I have here. I want to tell you that you can use a 301 not only for sending people from an old page to a new one, but for example, if you have a 404, somebody tells you have a 404, or you find one on your site, you can redirect people to a different place. You can also use it, for example, if somebody can type in yoursite.com and your website shows up, and they can also type in www.yoursite.com and the same stuff shows up, that could be viewed by Google as duplicate content. So you would want to redirect the yoursite.com to the www version. You can also use it if you ran a contest and that contest is no longer live, meaning the contest ended, and you want to send people who happen to find that page to something else, maybe a new contest you're running, or maybe just back to the home page. So right after you watch the video below from Matt Cutts, I'm going to show you how to set up the canonical tag and a 301 redirect with the Yoast plugin.